Hello, grade nines. All right, so I have good news and bad news. Good news is I have something exciting planned. Bad news is you have your first assignment, but it's not that bad. I am hoping you have all signed up for Remind. I saw a bunch of people have done that in the last couple days, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you for doing that. I have about 30 YouTube subscribers. I need a few more, just so I know you're all watching the videos. And I have quite a few people who have filled out the form, but I do need some more. But it's good to know most of you have internet and most of you have devices. That is a relief. So back to what my whole point is of this video. Your assignment is set for Sunday, and this is what it is. So we are still doing our poetry bracket, but I have some fun things planned. The first of them is that before we start the bracket on Monday, officially start the bracket, I want you to fill it out like this is a fantasy football league of who you think is going to win, which poem you think is going to win. And I will show you how to do that in about 20 seconds, how you can fill yours out and then send it back to me. Actually, maybe I'll do that right now. Okay. So I've signed myself up as a student. Let's go to the assignment. It's going to be right here. Also, just a reminder, do the Google form if you haven't yet. So I'm going to click on the assignment, which is the poetry bracket. Here's basically what I want you to do and a couple ways you can do it. You automatically have been made a copy of the bracket, so you don't need to worry about adding or creating anything if you're doing this just online. I'll show you the second way how to do it if you're wanting to write it out by hand, but we're just going to do number one, where you're just doing it through Google Docs. So I click on the assignment, and it's going to show up with this bracket. So you'll notice when I click on it, it's just an image. That's because I made this through Google Drawing. I didn't just make it with text. Probably should have in hindsight, but at the time this was easier. But you guys, you're tech savvy, you can do it. So you double click on it and it takes you to drawing. I'm just gonna add a text box. So I am guessing most of us know how a bracket works. Basically, these lines show who goes on to win. So our competition is between, in the top left, collective nouns of humans in the wild versus what the dead know by heart. And I'm gonna just say, okay, what the dead know by heart is gonna win. Even if you want to abbreviate that, you can. You don't have to type it all out. And so we do that down there, and then I'll just do part of the bracket for you. Don't assume this is who's going to win, okay? So don't just copy it on your brackets. Okay, and then I'm going to say the Bridges is going to win on this side, and then eventually between the Bridges or What the Dead Know by Heart, we're going to put that winner right here. Okay, you will notice down here is like this weird extra bottom, right? We were going to do 16 poems, but when Miss Pennington came, we only had time to do 12 with her. So then she and I decided on 12, and now unfortunately she is not doing her practicum, but I've just decided to stick with the 12. In the end, we're going to have like this will be where the winner goes, is right here, but we're going to have like this Triforce. So it'll be this winner plus this winner plus this winner. So 3 will face against each other in the finale. Definitely not like a basketball game. This is not like March Madness. Can you even imagine? But we can do that with poems. So you're just going to fill everything out, and then you're going to press save and close, and your bracket will show up. You don't need to add your name to the picture. It's already up here, so you're good. And then you'll just press turn in. Take you back to the assignment. We finished our work. I want to say I'm going to turn in. Do you need to talk to me at all? Nope, I think you're okay. Okay, I've turned in my bracket. That's all you need to do prior to Sunday. Hello, Samara. All will be explained once this video is done. That's so funny. What is this? I am highly confused. So that's way number 1. Let me show you way number 2. What I can do is just go File and go down here, and print is right around there, but you can't see it, or you can just press print right here. And then I would just actually print it out, write it by hand. That might be easier for some of you. And then when you go to take a picture, I'm going to unsubmit really quick so I can do this as well. When you go to take a picture, you're going to press add or create, and you would just attach a file. So then I'd go, do I dare show you the weird pictures that I have of, I'll add this picture of Winston and I. So I would pretend that this picture is my whatever, my bracket, and then I just press upload. That's it. And then I would still press turn in. And then you're all done. And that's that, my friends. That is that. Please have this done by Sunday. So another thing we can do is, even if you don't do the bracket, though you should do the bracket, but if you don't do the bracket, you can still win some pretty sweet prizes. So when you interact on my YouTube page, or when you comment on my Google Classroom posts when I ask you to, or do the assignments, or any of the things that are needing your involvement, I will enter you into a draw every once in a while for certain posts. I won't tell you in advance which ones get a prize, so you should just do all of them. But every once in a while I'm going to have a draw, and then either at the school, or maybe I'll put it in like a fun location, I will leave you some goodies or a prize, whether it be cash, whether it be maybe a chocolate bar or a pop. I don't know. What do teenagers want? So that's another way to make sure that we're getting involved, because I'm not above bribery right now. I need everyone to be in the class. I need you to be doing the assignments still.